What's up, guys? Amster Knows Hoops back today with another video. And today we are talking about the Golden State Warriors, who just last night lost a overtime thriller to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And this team in general, man, it's rough. They're about 18th, I believe, in defense, 13th in offense. It's just meh. And the issue is that right now, at least scoring-wise, it is literally, unironically, Steph Curry and everybody else. So today, guys, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord in the description. We watch games in there. I'm sure I'll probably be watching the in-season tournament finale in there. So go ahead, check it out. Without further ado, let's get into why this Warriors team might be the end of this long run that this team has made. So first thing I sort of want to talk about here, I think we have to address it. It's Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins, the second and third options, respectively, on this team, right? So Klay gets his little post up, right? Takes this midi. Not the greatest shot on the planet. Like, I get it. It's Klay. Some of this is who he is. But to me, Kuminga's right there. You have Kuminga. It's a better shot, so you have to be brutally honest. And you have a lot of time, but instead he takes this pull-up midi, which can sort of kill your momentum or vibe, right? So, okay, boom. We get the ball, right? Warriors are out. Klay's pushing. Why do you do this? I get it, you're Klay Thompson, right? And some of this is you got to live with the shots you take. But there's a time and a place for those kinds of shots. And it's not now. You're down 11. And it's funny because when I was watching this clip, usually I watch them with sound, because commentators provide pretty good insight sometimes. And you hear the Warriors are on a run. They're getting momentum. Those are momentum killers. Because then your whole team mentally is like, what the hell is that? And then you're trying to get back and you're all over. You sort of lose some composure. Shots like that are why Warriors fans, especially, shout out to my boy Simp, Big Bro on Discord. Again, join the Discord. This is important. Moments like this are like, why do you let this occur, right? So then we keep going, right? And I can't be disingenuous here, right? So they're playing their defense, right? Boom, out in transition. Again. Come on. These are things you have to make. You just have to. These are not. This is non-negotiable. These are layups. I get it. We all make mistakes, right? I understand all that, and that's well and good. But then, you see, there's moments like this where boom, catch, shoot. That's my thing. Klay Thompson, I've noticed this in the Warriors games. I've been watching this season, so I've only watched like 3 or 4 games, like beginning to end. And then obviously I've watched a couple more for film purposes like this. When Klay doesn't have to actually dribble the basketball, crazy, right? He shoots way better. The offense flows better. He doesn't take these goofy looking shots because he's in a good position for him to just catch, shoot. Obviously, if you like fake it, dribble, and then shoot, that's fine. I'm not saying don't dribble at all. That'd be insane. But some of these dribble pull-ups, these middies, it's like I'm not quite sure what the intention here is. And then the other player I sort of want to talk about is Andrew Wiggins, right? Here's my thing with Wiggins. I think Wiggins will figure it out. And the only reason I say that is I looked at his most recent stretch. I'm not sure about the Oklahoma City game, but his stats looked far better. It's just that he was so god-awful the first however many games that his stats are probably going to take a minute to kind of turn around to normal. But again, some of his shot selection, right? So I don't know if that's really the shot you need, right? You try to get the post up. You try to force something in there. I don't think you're really helping yourself or the team, right? All right. You get the Wiggins screen, right? Boom, boom. Gets him off the dribble, right? Not a terrible shot. And this is where I'm kind of trying to say, right? Like, Wiggins has his moments where he creates separation. He creates a lane for himself. He creates a shot. It's just sometimes it doesn't go in. Now, I'm not saying it's an excuse because you have to play better. I'm not going to lie to you. You're wasting Steph Curry right now on this team. Like, you're legitimately wasting a top 3 player in basketball. And that's just unacceptable. So, considering that you were arguably the second best player on a championship team 2 years ago, right now, you're looking like, at times, the 6th man or the 5th best player on your team. That's unacceptable. And Klay's the same way. Klay, you've been around for a long time. I get it. You've been injured, right? You've been hampered with injuries and all that, but you got to do better. You got to take better shots. They just got to step up, to be 100% honest. Like, I know that's not the most in-depth, like, well, guys, actually, they are 55% true shooting with 3 dribbles or less, and therefore, but it's just a reality of the situation, right? So, okay, you missed that, right? But it's still understandable. It's a tough shot. In basketball, you're going to have tough shots. Then Wiggins has moments like this right here, right? So they're going to get this miss. They're pushing in transition, right? Steph's go, go, go. Wiggins tries his best to get a little separation for Steph from Christian Braun, right? Wiggins is standing over on the wing towards the post now, going right by the dunker spot almost, and then rotates up to the wing, gets Jokic one-on-one, gets his body in front of Jokic, and that's a tough layup. But those are shots you have to make. Those are what Wiggins can make, which is why I really want to emphasize to you guys, Wiggins, I think, will figure it out. Right. I think Wiggins, the shots will start falling. Even if you look at his game log, like I said, his last couple of games, like he was averaging like 16 points on like 40 something, like 45, 46 from the field, 35, 36 from 3. Those are good numbers. Those are numbers that with Andrew Wiggins can help you win basketball games. And then we got to talk about the defense. So the defense for the Warriors it's literally mid, to be 100% honest with you guys. Like, it's not the greatest thing on earth, but it also isn't like, oh my God, this team doesn't know how to keep somebody in front of them. So let's just take a look, right? So we're going to look at 2 makes first, because again, this defense is not perfect and they need to show where they have some of their shortcomings, right? So they get the screen, right? You get Steph stuck on SGA, and what SGA does so well here is that Draymond doesn't really move out to help, which he definitely should have here, because there's nowhere else that Shea's going. And Steph almost looks surprised of like, where's the help? Where's his next guy over? Right, so again now, you have no Steph on the court, and Sarge just overcommits. Like, some of it is, right, he's getting out the paint to try and avoid 3 seconds, and then he just jumps, and he gets in the way of his own defender, and it gets gross. So, again, this defense, not the greatest thing ever, but they still are able and more than capable to get stops. So look, Wiggins right there. Beautiful recovery by Andrew Wiggins, right? Beautiful. Like, that is what you get Andrew Wiggins for. That moments of defense like that. He keeps the man on his hip, forces him to have to like stop, catch, and recover. And then Wiggins can use that time to catch back up to him. And now you're able to slow down the tempo of the game. Then you get a Giddey 3, which I'm going to let Josh Giddey shoot like whenever, because that man cannot do it. And again, right, you're seeing this is good defense from Kuminga. He's on him. And that is how you help on a run to the rim. Moments like this, right? He's going in. Sarge then stops so that he's able to just get his hands up instead of what he did a couple plays ago, where he's fully jumping, cutting off his own man from helping, and then you force a tough shot at the rim. That is good defense. I believe we have one more defensive possession here for you guys. And then, right, so boom, boom. Klay does a good job here, right? Klay does a good job of helping force Chet to be uncomfortable. And then you had 2 guys over there, and you can see Chet's kind of like, oh, shoot, like, how am I going to get this in? Misses, and then they do a beautiful box out by Sarge. That is good defense. And obviously you had Draymond Green, and you have guys like Wiggins out there, so the defense is always at least going to be somewhat solid. Like, it's never going to be just god-awful. And next, I want to talk about, obviously, best player on the team, Steph Curry. And the first thing I want to talk about, well, I guess it's a mix of things. It's the playmaking and the scoring. To me, Steph as a playmaker is starting to become a little underrated in terms of just how he reads the floor, his passing ability. I think a lot of people lose sight on that, and they sort of just go, well, Draymond does the dribble handoffs, Steph will run all over the court off ball, and that's his playmaking, and then we move on, right? I think it's disingenuous. So again, let's get a look, right? So obviously you're getting a little screen action here off the Warriors. Steph's moving. Uses Moody to get a little bit of separation. This right here is beautiful basketball because Kawhi, quite frankly, right, if we take a look, Kawhi just straight up loses sight of Sarge. He just straight up fully is ball watching. He's ball watching. And at this point, Harden is fully committed to stopping Steph, which is understandable. But then you have Sarge just wide open layup. Beautiful. That's how you generate easy points, easy offense. Again, Steph. Clutch time, 4 minutes. You're only up 5. Boom. Right? You get Moody here. Slips. Paul George is like, no. Steph, you're going to make someone else beat us. And Steph says, say less. Boom. Out to Moody. Fakes a pass. Easy layup. These are what Steph creates for this team. And quite frankly, if they get better at capitalizing on it, this team can be a solid playoff team. And not this team struggling to be a certified playoff. Again, here's what's so interesting to me. What's so interesting to me here is what Paul George is sort of doing in anticipation of what's coming. He's got his back to Steph. And you might be like, well, why does he do that? Well, because he's trying to cut off this pass that Steph has, and Steph still just makes it. Because at this point, the one issue Paul George has with completely turning his back is that he doesn't really know when the pass is coming. So you see him trying to swipe to get the ball and try and close the gap. It's just too late, though. And those are easy buckets for Steph to create, not for just for himself, but for others. Again, Warriors get the ball, right? Pushing. Now we got to talk about Steph, the scorer. I'm only going to show 2 clips because we all good and damn well know what Steph Curry's giving you, right? Boom. Creates that little bit of separation from Dort. It's all you need. 3 ball. Easy. Like literally too easy. All right. Boom. Steph gets the ball in transition. Pushing. This is beautiful to me. Draymond adapts. Tries to get that screen for a little bit of separation. Steph just boom. Stops. 2. It's too easy. Like what Steph Curry does as a scorer is obvious. But I think what he presents as a playmaker is often lost on people. And to me, considering how, to be quite frank, poor a lot of the offensive support with Steph is, it's going to look like Steph is like not really playmaking and creating because, you're looking at the box score and it's saying, oh, he's only got 4 or 5 assists. Well, when you're passing to Klay, sometimes wide open and Klay's taking 5 to 6 extra dribbles, or just quite frankly, some terrible shots even for Klay, or Wiggins is, missing layups or missing little floaters. Your numbers aren't going to look as good as they could be. Again, this isn't to blame everybody else, I guess, because obviously Steph has poor shooting nights, but he's a shooter. The greatest shooter ever. So you're going to have off nights. But let me know what you guys think. Like, is this team going to make the playoffs? Are they going to make it through the play-in? Is this Warriors dynasty run over? Have we seen the best of this franchise for now? I mean, you never know what it could be 10, 20 years from now, but for now, have we seen the best of this franchise? Is this it? So as always, guys, this is Amsterdam Knows Hoops. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next down below. Have a beautiful rest of your day, guys. Amsterdam Knows Hoops here. Peace out.